Hello and welcome to another update video on Natgas. So Natgas created another swing low for us. Yeah, we had for the first time in this entire downtrend that started at around $6.90 a few days ago. We had the first time the chance as we broke out of this channel to put a high in, a new high in this fourth wave, which would not mark the end of this overall bear market, but it would mark basically a bit of a relief rally. Now we're going to take a look at that in a minute. Just wanted to talk about the higher level wave count before we dive into the detail. The scenario is unchanged. I do still expect maybe another 30, 40, maybe even 50% drop for Natgas. That is unchanged. I've so far not called out any kind of a substantial low here. Possible swing low, yeah, expected at any point here for a wave 4, but all that would still be within a larger downtrend. Main reasons that I believe we are currently in a wave 2 correction. The wave 1 to the upside started in 2020, moved up in a wave 1. We're now coming down in a wave 2 in an ABC correction. Looking at the ideal target level for the wave 2, we're looking here at certain support levels. We obviously broke below the 61.8% retracement, so the next one as key support will be 325. That is also my next key support level where Natgas should turn around either way. I mean, towards the end of this downtrend, yeah. I mean, 244 going below that would not be good. Ideally, it should stop at least above that. Why am I so bearish on Natgas? Well, I've been bearish throughout nearly all of 2022, I would say. We obviously talked about this move to the upside, but then since then it has been just a pure downtrend. And that is also based on the indicators. For example, here we talked about that extensively now, that looking at the monthly here, yeah, at the monthly chart, look at the monthly MACD, it's just pushing down and it's no sign of recovery. Whenever that happened in the Natgas history, we have had major breakdowns and that only recently crossed. So let me actually go to a longer time frame chart, so we can, for example, look at NG1. Let's see. I think that's a longer chart history. Yes. And whenever you had, this is the monthly chart. Whenever we had on the monthly chart a MACD negative cross, that historically has led to another breakdown. Yeah, surely the downtrend was already ongoing, but for example here. I mean, we're talking about 2001 here, but when that monthly MACD cross happened, we still had around about, when was it? Just roughly, yeah, we still had another 60% drop afterwards. We then had the same situation here. Just want to give you a rough idea. That was in 2005. Whenever that negative MACD cross happened, we had another 50% breakdown. Here as well. Even more extreme, I think. So that was back in 2008. So whenever we had a bearish cross here, it led overall, I mean, we're talking to just the imminent low, it took a 67% down, and then towards the overall low of that bear market, actually 80%. I mean, that was then 2020, but it since then had been dropping. So yeah, and we recently crossed again. So that was back in December. Where were we? Here roughly, yeah, at around 630 maybe. And well, we have since then dropped another 40%. So we could still drop from here. If we talk about 60%, around about 240, yeah. So round about that level that I gave you anyway as key support. So let's go back to the other chart, and I will probably move over to this chart. It's got a much longer price history, but it doesn't make any difference to what's happening here at the moment. So at the moment, yeah, we're following basically the longer time frame primary expectation of still lower lows. Had a bit of hope here that we would finally get into this wave 4 rally, but I gave you this key support area, said if we're holding it, it would confirm that. Obviously, the price never held. Therefore, whenever we broke below it, that was here at 368. Obviously, stop loss could have been set below that level. That's how I would normally do it. That was a warning that we're going to get a new low, and we got a new low and came down to 344. So yeah, I mean, it's technically still possible that this is a B wave. because B waves do this stuff sometimes, but it's just unlikely. Okay, we would then now imminently need to turn around, break above this high of 380 and put a higher high in around $5, and then we could still get this higher wave 4. Now I'm thinking, was this already the wave 4? Was it just a weak wave 4? Can't rule it out. At the moment there is no reversal signal. This was a reversal signal. Some people asked me, what do you expect, or what are you waiting for in terms of a reversal signal? That was one. Of course, not every signal is working out. We broke out of this channel. We had a potential 5-wave move to the upside, yeah. And however, as always, you only get the confirmation in the support area. Now it did never hold, therefore it was basically a fake out signal, and we need to wait for the next one. We wanna get 5 waves up, 3 waves down, and at the moment I don't see that. So we could still come down further, redefine this support area. That would be the next target. And unless we really break above this high here of 414, no reversal is expected. What I'm unsure about, if this was already the wave 4, it would be an unusually weak wave 4, unusually weak, especially given how oversold we still are on the daily. So I'm still looking. I mean, it's hard to believe that from here, without a substantial retracement or recovery, we're gonna go down deeper, maybe all the way down to 240. So I'm still waiting for that, but the last move up here was not a genuine one, was more fake out. I leave that trend line in place for now, can take the lower one out, but this one still seems to be relevant while the price is currently moving down here. Now you can see it on the 1 hour chart. We have a bullish divergence on the 1 hour chart. So, I do expect this recovery at some point, and I don't know if it's been this one or will still come. This is not really, I must be honest with you, this move down is not a lot of structure to work with. So, I can count anything in here, lots of 1-2 setups, so it is not very helpful. So I've done my best to label the subwaves here, but then I don't really have any sort of significant structure in here. It is an extremely long move down here. Also not very impulsive, I must say. Yeah, you don't really have the strong moves like we had here. That might be due to the fact because we are pretty much oversold here and the selling pressure is reducing, which you can see now in the bullish divergence. So let's keep an eye on this. I think there is an opportunity. If the wave 4 wasn't in yet, then there is still an opportunity for a rally, possibly into the $5 region. It just must not cut into the wave 1 price range, which starts at $5.10. Okay, that's my update about Natgas. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.